Hey everyone, so it is, what's today, Thursday?
Today is Friday.
Today's Friday. Oh, is our holidays like halfway over?
Yeah.
That's sad.
4 more days. And then we can come home to the kittens!
I'm happy about seeing the kittens, but I'm really sad about leaving Malta. So as you saw, we obviously were on the boat yesterday and I had a pretty crappy day. But today the sun is shining, the sky is blue, there's barely any wind, we're picking up the car. Today's gonna be a good day, I can feel it. Plus, they say that bad things happen in 3 and I had my 3 yesterday, so I should be good for today, right?
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
We're currently just laying on bed waiting for all the cameras to charge, and then we're gonna jump on a bus and go to the airport to pick up our hire car. So we have a hire car between now and when we leave, which is good because it means we can drive ourselves back to the airport. It's a manual, so Ricardo will be driving. I know how to drive a manual. I'm not allowed to drive a manual. It's a long story. If you want to know, put it in the comments. But yeah, so we're picking up the car and then basically we have free reign. Like, we haven't really planned anything. We have like a rough idea of the things we want to do, but we haven't actually like penned anything in or made like a solid plan. So today we're gonna go see the Popeye Village where the Robin Williams Popeye movie was filmed. We're gonna go see Dingley Cliffs if we can time it right, maybe for the sunset, because apparently it's an incredible location to see the sunset. We
haven't timed it right, but we're fucking looked to find when the perfect sunset point is.
I saw it on YouTube, on someone else's YouTube. So hopefully we can time it right. What else do we want to see today?
That was it really. We just wanted to explore.
So the other thing we're going to do is obviously the boat trip we went on yesterday was €100. Incredible, worth the price, but a lot of money, not paying for that twice. So given we had pretty crappy weather, we're going to look at some of the other boat cruises that go out to Camino and Gozo Island and maybe jump on them. Just because like yesterday's boat cruise was incredible, but it'd be really nice to have the amazing blue water and to be able to go for a swim in that. So we might go for a wander down because where we're staying, we're like a 5-minute walk to like the main waterfront of Sliema, where all the ferries are. So it's where all the tourist boats and everything are. So we might go for a bit of a wander down there anyway and just check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case you weren't sure if we were lying or not about the weather today. But it is fucking lovely. It's so unfair. That's exciting. I'm doing it anyway.
Alright, so in case you can't see from our panicked faces, we've picked up our car and we're now driving. So
well, we're moving with traffic.
yes.
Driving on one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. We have a little Peugeot 108. It's super cute. It's automatic, which is nice because it means I can actually drive it. It doesn't have a reverse camera, but I mean the car's tiny and we both drive big cars back at home, so that shouldn't be a problem. And we're now just literally pulling over to work out where we need to go. Ricardo forgot that because I don't have a phone, I don't have access to maps or anything, and whilst I was paying for the parking, he didn't think to look. So now we're pulled over, we're out of the airport, we're in some random industrial zone, hoping we don't get told to move on while we quickly do some Googling.
Yeah, basically.
Popeye Village?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you at the Popeye Village.
Need to find a car park though so we can do like a scan of
We need to find a car park.
So we have arrived at our first destination, which is Popeye Village. It's kind of down there-ish. It is a lovely day today. I'm moving over this way so I'm like kind of out of the sun and in the sun. Yeah, it was a good drive. The little Peugeot did a good job. It struggles to find gears, which is great, but that's just because there's a lot of hills here and not a lot of car, and a lot of me. This place really is a shell of what it used to be. So you look at some of the photos of what this place was back in the day and it was stunning, and now it's just kind of been
weather beaten.
Yeah, it's been forgotten about a little bit, but I'm not too sure if we're going to go down there and go wander through it, but I'll try and see if we can just get some clips of it as best we can. You good?
I'm good.
We good? So I figured that while I'm here, I should probably provide some history for the place. So this was a purpose-built village by Paramount and Disney, I think in the early 80s, maybe even 1980 itself. It got the name off of the movie that it was done for, which is Popeye. And they specifically imported lots of materials and paint and everything to paint this. It used to be quite colourful back obviously when it was made some time ago now, but after that it kind of just stayed open as a purpose-built tourist attraction, which it clearly proves to do well at, seeing as it's still functioning today. So a little bit of history for you. But I mean, like, let's just talk about that water though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, all things aside, let's talk about that water.
That water is literally incredible. So Ricardo, tell us where we are.
So we are currently at Pretty Bay.
And what are your thoughts on Pretty Bay?
This side and this way is nice. This side and that way not so much.
I mean, there's sand, there's blue water, there's sunshine and blue sky. I don't see what the problem is. Oh, you mean that's the problem? Yeah. Look, it's not ideal. This is really pretty though.
So, we have just finished up at the Popeye Village.
Yeah.
Where to next, driver? No, I'm the driver.
I don't know, where to next, driver? I think we might check out the Jellyfish map and then go try and find somewhere for lunch, because it is 2 o'clock, and then maybe go swimming. Sounds
like a plan to me.
I think so.
Is Pretty Bay over here? No, it's on the other side. We'll think of something and we'll come back and let you know.
Yeah.
Ciao, bye. So you're currently looking at the Blue Grotto. So the name of the Blue Grotto refers to like the sea caves and the algae and everything that forms inside of, well, the grotto. Obviously we're not in direct sunshine now, but when there is direct sunshine on it, the algae actually reflects off of the water, making it even more crystal baby blue, as well as the seaweed and everything reflecting that colour. So it just becomes a bright blue like thing of water that's tons of caves, and there isn't really too much more about it other than that, but it's cool. There we go. So we have just left the Blue Grotto. Malta is a really small island. I don't think people kind of understand how small it is here. So we got our car at probably about 12:30 today.
Yeah.
From the minute we set off, we probably had about 15 minutes, set up the GoPro, set up the Bluetooth, set up everything else, dealing with some traffic. We have driven to basically the 4 corners of the main island, and it's currently 5 o'clock.
We've only stopped to see a few things. Like, there's heaps and heaps to see, but in terms of like physical space, it's really not that big.
Yeah, so we've done every corner, plus I forgot my thongs, flip-flops, jandals, whatever you want to call them, in the room at the hotel. So we went from one side to the hotel, back to that side,
yeah,
and continued in this time as well.
Still haven't got lunch though. It's now dinner time, that's okay, we'll get dinner.
Can we get all you can eat pizza?
Sure.
They have an all you can eat Pizza Hut here, and it excites me so much. Can we?
Sure.
I know you didn't want to get back to the room, but can we?
Sure.
Yes. Oh, you can eat pizza is the fucking best. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's the plan. I actually don't know what the plan is for the rest of this component, but...
Dina? The Rex? Gozol?
It's 5:30.
Not right now. I mean, like in the next couple of days.
Yeah. She still doesn't have a phone.
No. I'm so sad. And we now think that maybe our insurance won't cover it, because that's what insurance companies do. So we'll let you know.
Cheesy garlic bread goodness. Okay.
I'm excited.
Eat one.
Okay.
Tell me if they're good.
Bossy boots. They're good.
They look so good. Yum. That's a medium.
I might have overboarded.
It is just like they make it at home. Guys, Ryan, guys.